family members, esteemed participants, and dear students. On behalf of the entire Society of Debating and Mooting, it is my privilege honor to extend a warm welcome to the inaugural ceremony of the 5th KL Memorial Inter-University Moot Court Competition 2026. Today marks not just the beginning of a competition, but the celebration of legal intellect, advocacy, and the spirit of justice. I request the tech team to play the teaser of the event. To commence this auspicious occasion on a vibrant note, we invite you to immerse yourselves in a delightful cultural presentation. I now invite our students for a classical dance performance.
പുഞ്ചിരി തഞ്ചി കൊഞ്ചിക്കോ മുന്തിരി മുത്തൊളി ചിന്തിക്കോ മഞ്ചണി വർണ്ണ ചുന്ദരി വാവേ തങ്കുന്നക്ക തകതിമിയാടും തങ്കനിലാവേ പുഞ്ചിരി തഞ്ചി കൊഞ്ചിക്കോ മുന്തിരി മുത്തൊളി ചിന്തിക്കോ മഞ്ചണി വർണ്ണ ചുന്ദരി വാവേ തങ്കുന്നക്ക തകതിമിയാടും തങ്കനിലാവേ.
हमसे गोरी ना तू शर्मा कहते हमसे प्यार हमसे गोरी ना तू शर्मा कहते हमसे प्यार कहना ही क्या ये एक अनजान सी जो मिले चलने लगे मोहब्बत के जैसे ये सिलसिले अरमान ऐसे दिल में खिले जिनको कभी मैं न जानूं वो हमसे हम उनसे कभी ना मिले कैसे मिले दिल न जानूं अब क्या करे क्या नाम ले कैसे उन्हें मैं पुकारूं
मोहब्बत में जलना भी है और तुझसे बच के ही चलना भी है कुछ रंग अपना बदलना भी है मैंने ढलना तेरे रंग में है सदा तू चांद है एक धड़कता हुआ चोरी से मुझको ही तकता हुआ सीने से लग के चमकता हुआ मेरी जन्नत का रास्ता तू ही तू हुआ तू अगर मेरी ये हवाएं तेरी तू अगर मेरी सारी राहें तेरी तू अगर मेरी मैं हूँ तेरा तो से नैना लागे
Thank you, guys. I now hand over the session to Mrs. Matushi Thakur, the alternate HOD of the Law Department.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. I would like to welcome all the dignitaries and also the students here, the participants as well, the faculty members also. We would like to invite all the dignitaries on the stage. Please. I may now invite the dignitaries on the stage. With a round of applause, I invite the head of the department, Dr. Podili Venkateshwar Rao. I invite Dr. M. Kishore Babu Garu over the stage. Please give a round of applause. I invite the principal of College of Law, Dr. Sharada Garu. Please come on stage. I invite the registrar, Dr. Subbarao Garu. Please come up on the stage. I invite the Pro-Chancellor of the University, Dr. Jagannath Rao Garu, over the stage. I humbly invite His Lordship, Justice Sesha Sai Garu. Please come up on stage and grace the stage. I request the dignitaries to share their valuable insights and their knowledge. I request the head of the department to come on the stage and the dais. I request the vice principal to please come on the podium to share her words. I request all the dignitaries to please assemble for lighting of the lamp. I invite the head of the department to exchange their valuable knowledge. Please, sir, if you can grace the stage.
Respected Chief Guest, Justice Sesha garu, and our beloved Pro Chancellor, and Jagannath Rao garu, and our beloved Registrar, Dr. Subbarao garu, our lovable and respectable Dean MHS, Dr. M. Kishore Babu garu, and Principal Dr. K. Sharada garu, my dear colleagues and my dear student friends, and the students attending from the various parts of this country for this prestigious Moot Court competitions, a very warm welcome to you all. I deem it a privilege to welcome you all for 5th Memorial Moot Court competitions being conducted by KL University. So KL University was started in the year 1980. It is having 45 years of academic excellence. It is recognized as Category 1 University by Ministry of Human Resource Department and University Grants Commission, and it was ranked in recent rankings at by 26th rank among all the universities of the country, which include central universities and IITs. And our university is known for the vision of our university is to become globally renowned university. In this direction, 4,000 employees of this university and 20,000 plus students of this university work round the clock. And our university is known for well-disciplined students, well-qualified faculty members, excellent academic infrastructure, and we are also known for lush green campus, and we have green campus, and we were given many ranks for our performance in placement count and green campus initiatives count. And KL College of Law was started in the year 2015. Right now, we are offering BBA LLB program, which is having 5 years duration. And we are also offering PhD program. Around 30 students are enrolled for PhD, and very recently, 4 of the students have submitted their PhD theses. And we are offering BBA LLB with 3 specializations as per BSI norms, with business law, criminal law, and constitutional law specializations. I am very proud to say all of you that in recent law results, judge test results, out of the 40 students selected from state of Andhra Pradesh, 2 are studied their undergraduation in our department. I feel it a proud moment, and we assure all the students and parents that we want to make it 50% in the long run. For that purpose, our teachers and students they conduct their activities in a well-disciplined manner. And regarding this moot court competitions. This is the 5th memorial moot court competition. We feel it is a platform where the young law students can use it as a platform to express their communication skills, their advocacy skills, and their oratory skills, and their research skills. I was told that around 30 teams from all parts of the country have registered for these competitions, and our students, present students, have worked for last 15 days, day and night, so by putting their heart and soul in making this event grand success. Maybe some teething troubles may be there, because this is one of the kind of event that we conduct. This is a prestigious event. All the law students might be aware of how prestigious this kind of event is. Okay, so I welcome you all and show the team spirit. 30 teams are participating, 30 cannot be the winners. But this platform is created for the purpose of interaction, exchanging your views, knowing about others' cultures, and knowing about the level of the skills that you have by comparing with co-participants. So try to have good memory than winning the prize. So we have to select one person to be given some prize. So winning the prize is not your goal. Having good memory, having good experience, having good interactions with the fellow students should be your goal. And I expect all of you to participate with team spirit. And at this point of time, I express my sincere gratitude to the management for encouraging us financially, and I convey my sincere thanks to the Chancellor of this university, our beloved President Garu, Dr. Koneru Satyanarayana Garu, and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Pardasarthi Varma Garu, Pro Chancellor Jagannath Rao Garu, and Pro Vice Chancellors, Dr. Venkatram Garu, Dr. K. Rajshekhar Rao Garu, Dr. A.V.S. Prasad Garu, our beloved Registrar Garu, Dr. K. Subbarao Garu, and over the above, our beloved Dean MHS. This is my 7th year as HOD. Without support of the top officials, it will be very tough to survive in any position. So, in his absence also, I always say, Dr. Kishore Babu sir never interfere in our activities, and he always encourages me, and because of him, I could survive for these 7 years. And I take it as a platform to convey my thanks to Dr. M. Kishore Babu Garu, and at the same time, for all my colleagues and for all my student friends. So, with these few words, I welcome you all for the 5th KL Memorial Moot Court Competitions. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir, for inspiring us. I welcome our Dean, Dr. M. Kishore Babu Garu. Please, sir, share your valuable insights with us.
Esteemed Honorable Judge Sesha Garu, we sincerely thank for accepting the invitation of College of Law, witnessing the proceedings of budding lawyers, and bless you all. So thank you so much for visiting, sir. And most amicable man on the campus, very friendly and ever smiling, Pro Chancellor Jagannath Rao Garu, who always greet everyone and shake hands and appreciate every proceeding and again initiative. And most knowledgeable man and one of the senior most faculty on campus who have been working more than 40 years, our Honorable Registrar Sir Subbarao Garu, and very dynamic, student-centric HOD Dr. PVR garu, and Sarada garu, Vice Principal, very humble, amicable, and Vijaya Madam, Kamsaya sir, Subramaniam sir, Motushi, Megha Oja, if I forget few names, exams in charge, I'm sorry. Yeah, rest all faculty, and of course Mudasir. I sincerely appreciate all of you for continuing the legacy and 5th edition of Moot Court competition. Last year I was very impressed the way it is being conducted in Moot Court. Though the hall is very big, whereas number is small, but again doesn't mean that class students are clean. No. Their thinking is very logical. They always find something new in order to organize, because they approach me for a couple of times to convince me, sir, we need this facility, we need that facility, if you don't give this kind of wonderful debating, both faculty and students. Great. And happy to know that just now HOD Dr. PVR said 2 students, one is Yamuna and second one is Sweta, who got shortlisted as judges. Very happy, very happy. It's a great beginning for historical future. I'm sure the students will rock, and again Law College will create their own imprints in the minds of entire KL family, and not only KL but again across the world. I'm sure your voices, your pleadings and your presentations will definitely impress the other side, and will get convinced. I'm sure you will win laurels, whatever the cases you're going to handle, and keep continuing association with KL University. If in case, if you achieve something, or probably if you have a beautiful case in you, please come back to class and again share with the juniors, because the experiential learning is most important. And most of you know, especially final year students, have been attending afternoon session courts. In addition to that, again, you are attending court session during summer also, very good. I hope this legacy will continue, and keep organizing one way or other some event, so that you will understand teamwork and also co-working with others, because you are playing with emotions. Somebody has deferred plans, somebody has different actions, but again, end of the day, you have to unify and again make you as a force of unification. I hope you will continue this legacy, and I warmly welcome all the participants from different colleges. I understand just now from Dr. PVR that around 30 teams are participating, not a small number. And at the same time, on behalf of KL University, we extend a cordial welcome. At the same time, if any discomfort is being caused because of our administrative procedures, don't take it to heart. Kindly excuse us. If in case something is not palatable, please bring to the notice of the organizer so that we will resolve it. Enjoy the stay. University definitely make you feel good and give us a chance to host you in a most amicable manner, so that you will have smiles by going back. Like just now we were said, carry good memories from KL University and spread the goodness of KL. We want you to be a brand ambassador of KL. God bless you all, and all the best for all the teams. Stay together. Ensure that the better one will win end of the day. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your vision and encouraging students. I now invite our registrar, Dr. Subbarao Garu, to please come on the stage.
Respected Chief Guest, Honorable Justice Sesha Garu, beloved Pro-Chancellor Sri Jagannath Rao Garu, Dean MH and IR Dr. Kishore Babu Garu, Head of the Department of Law Dr. Venkatesh Rao Garu, Vice Principal head of the department, faculty and students. A very good afternoon to all of you. I'm very happy to be a part of this event being organized by KL College of Law. Always the management of the university, our Honorable Chancellor Sri Koneru Garu, always think how to give best opportunities to the students for involving themselves in various activities for their growth. Moot court for College of Law, I personally feel the competition, it is like for an engineering student, a lab related or technical related competition. Students from various colleges, when they participate in such events, especially in this moot court competition, each and every one of you shall participate in such a way that it is a real court and you are arguing with your opponent for winning your own case. You have opted, you have chosen that case, and you will have to do your best to see that you ultimately win. No doubt, losing and winning is, though it is not the main criterion, unless you put yourself into that zone that this is the real court and honorable justice, whatever the questions raised, that will be raised by them, judges, you shall able to argue, you shall able to project your basics, pedestal, whatever the work you have done, whatever the references you are choosing, whatever the case studies you are bringing into the discussion, all those things, don't think that it is just a rehearsal or something like that. Then the other one is, law profession is such a noble profession, like the doctors who serve for the patients to see that their health issues are solved. In the same manner, a lawyer has a noble role to play. Your success, who knows that it is going to create a new life to the particular person who has approached you. Once you win anything, its impact on that particular person you can't imagine. However small that case is, or however big that case is. And every one of you, I am very sure, when number of other college students come here, it is an opportunity for every one of you to interact with them, understand, exchange your thought processes, and the questions that will be raised in this competition to various other batches, other opponents. It is a lifelong learning experience for each and every one of you. I thank the organizers for giving me an opportunity to participate in today's event, and I wish this competition event a grand success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your incredibly encouraging wisdom. I now invite our Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Jagannath Rao Garu, over the stage.
Good afternoon to all of you. This is Honorable Justice Sesha Garu, all my friends on the dais, of the dais, and my dear students. Indeed, a great pleasure, to debate certain things in the dharma, we call, law. Recently, I was fortunate to participate Sanatana Dharma to modern Dharma. So there was a debate went through in Satyasai Institute for Higher Learning, where lot of judges, from different parts of the country have participated along with the people in spirituality, where they were discussing the difference between ancient model to current model. How are the things going on? And we were also giving a talk because we being a neuroscientist, we always, court is a place where you make a judgment over arguments, correct? Your brain is also a good court because you go through lot of arguments. People tell you a lot of things, you follow a lot of things, finally you need to come out with judgment. That's what we call as precision decision making. So that way your brain always, makes you yourself as one of the important decision making over the, arguments which you are going to accept it, and you come up with a wise decision depending on what you would like to implement correct manner. You never do a biased system. Even you want to do biased system, the brain doesn't allow you to do that. That's one of the important things we came up with the models. So always feel, pleasure, attending, even when I was a graduate student, when we were going, back home, so we always, court is on the way. So one of my classmates, her father is one of the famous lawyer in Anantapur. So when we know that he is arguing today, we go and sit in the audience of the court, to see how the arguments went through. So that was one of the important aspect we see. Also, I have a fortunate discuss with our current governor of Andhra Pradesh, Abdul Nazir Garu, who was a chief justice in Supreme Court, and we were asking his emotional debate when he has to sign a very important, judgment in India, that is Ayodhya case, So because, there many people were debating how they come up with a conclusion and what are the things that inspired. So that means judge is beyond something. Like one of our speakers said, like a doctor is a noble profession. When judge sits in a judge place, he's like a god. Because he has to make a right decisions with no bias system. With this, and you are all going to enjoy the next 2 days this, judgment pattern. You are going to debate, use perfectly your system without fear. That's important. Without any fear, open up your minds, give new ideas, and technology has become a positive for you to add up more things. Unlike 20 years back, now your technology is available. There are so many things you can identify by using technologies. So make a good debate, and no matter what you win is not important, but what you learn is very important. And KL given you this platform, and our President, Koneru Garu, has wished all the best to all of you, because our Vice Chancellor also, because he has to go to Hyderabad, he could not come, Parthasarathi Verma Garu. So we all wish you good luck, and we all believe that your stay in KL University is wonderful. You enjoy our greenery, and you will have a good oxygen for you, so your brain become active. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for such a warm and wonderful address to the audience. It is often said that the presence of greatness inspires excellence. So now it's time to welcome His Lordship over the mic just to share his wisdom. Please give a round of applause.
Respected dignitaries on and off the dais, my sincere namaskaram to everyone. My best wishes to all the future lawyers, future judges, and future statesmen of this country. Who are they? They are the students who are present here. I observe so many students from this university, KL University. And finally, I have come to a conclusion. What KL stands for? KL stands for what? Rima, what KL stands for? Huh? Is there any specialty in it? You know, Koneru Lakshmaiah garu. There is some other thing. That is knowledgeable and learned students university. For organizing the event of this nature, magnitude rather, KL University is certainly entitled for lots and lots of appreciation. Wholeheartedly I am saying it. Let us start this event with the words of a great saint of yesteryears, Swami Vivekananda, who said, I quote, all power is within you. You can do anything and everything. That is the power of the students and the youth of this country. And you also know another well-known saying, that is, Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. All of you know that. What exactly the meaning of that? We treat our parents as gods or almighty. Why? What is the reason for that? Is there any reason for the same? The reason being, they give us birth, isn't it? Then, place next to the parents is given to the teachers. Why? What is the reason? Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, next is Acharya Devo Bhava. Why? What is the reason for the same? The reason being, as I said, parents give us birth, but the teachers who are before you, they give us life and livelihood and future also. Then how to express our gratitude to them? How to express our gratitude? Should we not? Certainly, by a big round of applause to them and by saluting them. I earnestly request all of you to permit me to say or express something on this occasion, which may be contextual also. As rightly said by our Pro-Chancellor, sir, it's a noble profession, undoubtedly. And Subbarao also said it. It's a noble profession, undoubtedly, just like doctors. Why? Why it is called so? Why it is called a noble profession? Is there any reason for this saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because it touches various aspects of human life and human values at the same time. Being the students of law, compared to the other faculties, you have greater responsibilities towards the society. Because people of this country or any country ventilate their grievances through the lawyers only, their problems and difficulties through lawyers only. And we should not forget another thing. We, the lawyers, basically, we are the students forever. For lifetime, we are students. My humble request to all of you is, whenever the opportunity comes to you, do participate the programs of this nature, seminars, moot courts, conferences, etc. Because those things will enhance your self-confidence levels also, which is highly essential for your future, for the profession. Shortly or after some time, you will have to enter into the profession. 2 years or 3 years or 4 years, whatever it may be. And you have to remember certain important things. Basic things, cardinal aspects. What are they? According to me, the first one is, by the time you enter into the profession, this is basic thing. By the time you enter into the profession, you will find a number of seniors to you in the bar association or in the court halls practicing there. By dint of their experience, knowledge, and hard work, undoubtedly, for the system, they are our national wealth. They are our treasure. So we should show utmost respect to the learned seniors, because it goes a long way. That is the first step. The next one is, in order to be a good and successful lawyer, one must have basically 2 qualities or skills. First one is, undoubtedly you must be in a position to argue the matters well, in an effective manner, emphatic manner, to impress upon the court. At the same time, you should also cultivate the habit of maintaining silence also, if the circumstances so warrant. Because sometimes some judges may not like your arguments, and you cannot lose the judge. You can lose a case. Silence also sometimes gives good results, and you will get this experience in your future, certainly. The third one is, after joining in any senior's office, even if your senior, supposing senior is busy, even if your senior instructs you to ask for adjournment, what will you do? You will simply go to the court and ask for adjournment. You should not do that, because all the judges may not be alike. Some judges may grant you time if it is asked for. Some may not also. So, whenever you are instructed so, you should be aware of the basic details of the case, at least facts of the matter. He may ask you, Learned presiding officer may ask you, what is the matter about? You should not show your blank face. You can't afford to lose your impression before the learned officer. Therefore, you should read and go. Then next one is, fourth one. Clients are the paymasters for all of us. Ultimately, they are paymasters. They feed us. Therefore, respect them. Extend complete respect to the clients. Treat them with utmost respect, especially the women clients. Because in many of the cases, majority of the cases, women parties or clients, they come to the courts in a distressed condition. DVC cases, 498 cases, dowry cases. Then another thing is, all of you know, money is undoubtedly necessary for us, but don't be greedy. Don't be greedy for the money. Finally, this we should not forget. Whenever a client comes to us, soliciting our advice, what we should do? We should not give unworkable promises, impossible promises to them, because initially it may appear to be very pleasant, but after some time you will have to land in trouble and difficulties. Therefore, please don't give unworkable promises. Then finally, our effort should always be in the direction of maintaining good atmosphere in the court. Supposing on a particular day, when a judge is not in your favor, though you argue very well, what you should do? Just ask for adjournment. Get it posted to some other day. There may be change in the attitude. You may get good order also. So these are the basic things you should learn. So if you adhere to these things, you will successfully be a good lawyer. You will be a successful lawyer and a good lawyer also. Then finally, while thanking you all and the management of this great institution, KL University, for giving me this wonderful opportunity, I conclude this rather keynote address with a poem of a versatile, patriotic Telugu poet, Rayapurula Subbarao. According to him, ఏ దేశం ఎగినా ఎందు కాలిడినా ఏ పీఠం ఎక్కినా ఎవ్వరెదురైనా పొగడరా నీ తల్లి భూమి భారతిని నిలుపరా నీ జాతి నిండు గౌరవం అంటారు. It means, for those who do not know Telugu, wherever you are, whatever heights you may achieve, praise your motherland, Bharati, and uphold the greatness and respect and majesty of your nation. Jai Hind, Jai Andhra Pradesh. Thank you very much. All the best.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your valuable knowledge with us. I request Honorable Pro Chancellor Garu to felicitate our chief guest. I request the dignitaries to please join the seats. of the dais. Please take the seats off the dais, please. I request the volunteers to proceed with the draw of lots, and I invite the convener of the 5th KL Memorial Moot Court competition on the stage to proceed with the events of draw of lots.
Request the participants to stay patient for a couple of minutes. We need some adjustments to make. Very good afternoon to everyone, including the participants. Be moving towards the proceedings, just to keep the proceedings very short and crisp. Let us first try to understand how this draw of lots is going to proceed. We have had registration received from 30 teams. So 2 of them informed at the fag end of the registration that they cannot make it to the competition. So it got reduced to 28. You will find 28 chits on the board. One of the teams could not submit the memorial on time. So that team has been penalized as per the law, but we are not yet sure if that team will make it to the event or not. So the team code NP590, whenever it turns up, we will have to request some volunteer to take up the chit. So this is a prior disclosure so that there is no confusion. So we have all the team codes in the bowl there. We'll request some dignitary from the seats to take the first chit. And that first chit means that it will be the first team who gets to choose from the draw of lots. Is that clear? Do I need to repeat it? Yes. I'll explain the whole thing. I just want to explain first the procedure, how it will commence. We have all the team codes chits in this bowl. Our guest will pick the first chit. The first chit means that this is the first team who gets to choose their opponents as respondents for preliminary 1. So there will be petitioners for preliminary 1. They'll go to the main board and open the main chit, the first chit from the board. Could you please unveil the board for clarity? The board. Yes. So that will be the first team, petitioners choosing. It's a little technical, but we have tried to make it as transparent and interesting as it could be. That team, when it comes to the board, they will open a chit of their opponents who will be respondents against them. So respondents who were chosen, they'll come there. and they will choose their opponents for the preliminary 2. And the series goes on and on till the end. If the team code, I repeat again, NP590, if it appears, we'll call some volunteer to take a chit on behalf of that team. To further clarify it, if the team does not appear for the event, whoever has a match with them, whether in preliminary 1 or preliminary 2, in that courtroom, we will have ex parte proceedings. So 2 random teams might have ex parte proceedings if the team does not turn up, because we have failed to connect with them in the last 4 or 5 hours. We tried constantly, but we're not able to reach out to them. So that is how the competition is going to proceed. So before we move further swiftly, I request Vijay Sudha ma'am to come up on the dais and take the first chit, who will be the first petitioners in courtroom number 1. Doctrine of estoppel. It's doctrine of estoppel. So we open doctrine of estoppel first. Please unveil doctrine of estoppel. Is it visible?
QA 581.
Okay. QA581, please come up on the stage. You are petitioners in the first round, and you will choose your respondents in preliminary 1. You can choose any doctrine and open it. Please make way for them. You need to pull it.
LK 842.
LK842. Team LK842. Is it here? Is the team LK842 here? So we are assuming the team is not here. We will call some representative to take a chit on their behalf. Can anyone come forward?
It's NP590.
Yeah, NP590 is the team we have already been mentioning that it's not here. So we need to call someone again. Anyone from the left side would come and choose a chit. Thank you.
LT833.
LT833.
XE134. OM264.
OM264.
HG267.
HG267. They have been chosen as respondents in preliminary 2. Now they come to choose their opponents for preliminary 1, where they will be petitioners automatically.
ZM486.
ZM486.
CY478. FB760. MK209. BR709.
BR709. They are their opponents for preliminary 1 as respondents. Now they will come forward and act as petitioners automatically for preliminary 2 and choose their opponents.
UF321.
UF321 is going to be the respondent against them. Now they will come forward and choose their respondents in preliminary 1, where they are petitioners.
RX563. WA918. KC275. GD602.
GD602 are respondents against the previous opponent, that is KC295 in preliminary 2. Now they will choose their opponents for preliminary 1.
TN388. ER392. AB950. PY147. PY147. JW306. VF721. SV705. UD417. CU438. PL104.
It's a coincidence that latches comes almost at the end of the draw clock.
DS115.
DS115 becomes default opponent as a petitioner against the first petitioner, that is QA581, the first shift where we started. So draw of lots ends here. So we'll display in a while all these cause list in the sequence of the courtroom numbers 1 to 14. We'll have preliminary 1 and again preliminary 2 as per the draw plot. So I repeat again, if the team does not appear, the team code, what was 5 NP590, in 2 courtrooms there will be ex parte proceedings, which does not affect the competition in any way, because the shortlisting of 16 teams will be based on the cumulative scoring first, and then the rules which have already been published. I request the technical team to display the entire cause list for the viewing of the participants, and we swiftly move to the exchange of the memorials. Kindly make arrangements for exchange of memorials. One confirmation: the team code we announced, and some volunteer took a chit on their behalf. Are they here, available right now? What was the team code? Can you repeat the team code? The team which could not take the chit, the first. Okay. LK84. Is LK842 team here? Anyone? Where? So you should be seated in the front rows. Kindly please, the volunteers help them to find a suitable seat in the front rows. The courtrooms will go in as per the sequence 1 to 14. There will be a 2 judges bench sitting in each courtroom. Okay, we'll call as per this, right? Oh, fine. Yes. We'll go for the we'll go for exchange of memorials for the both rounds simultaneously, but we'll call on the behalf of the preliminary one, and you will get memorials of the both rounds. For your convenience, we have marked, they are doing it right now, self-adhesive stickers outside the memorial, marked as preliminary one, preliminary two, so that you understand this is your opponent for preliminary one, and the other one is your opponent for preliminary two. We'll start with the first one, QA581 and LK842. I repeat again, please don't feel confused. Each team will receive 2 memorials of the opponents, one for the first round and then for the second round at the same time. So it means that LK842 receives a memorial right now of QA581 as well as of NP590. Accordingly, we request the participants to be ready. Now, next in line is NP590 and LT833. Okay, NP590 is the team who is not here. Okay. We're not going for an exchange of memorials of the opponent for now until they turn up. Please. Both rounds. The next one we have XE134 and OM264. Which is the next, the third one, right? HG. HG is 267. HG 267 and ZM 486. Get two. LT850 means you have to give him respondent of XE134. Respondent memory of XE134. Which is next in order? Which is next in order? CY. CY478. CY478 FB760. The next in order is MK209 and BR709. Please make sure you are receiving opponent memorials because we have only humans at disposal. So to err is to human. You are receiving memorials as per this, the opponents. So MK209 receives BR709, and at the same time they will receive opponents FB760. Next we have UF321 and RX563. Technical team has a request for the participants to pose for a while so that they can click a picture. Next is the next one. Okay, next one is WA918 and KC275. Please come over. DD602 TN388. The next two teams is ER392 and AB950. TY. TY147 JW306. BF721 versus SV705. BF721 should ensure that they receive the memorial of respondents SV705, and when they are respondents, they will receive of JW306 as petitioners. The penultimate one is QD417 CU438. The last one, PL104 DS115. We hope all the teams have received their opponent memorials. I repeat again for your clarity, NP590 is the team we are not able to reach out right now. So if we have in case an ex parte proceedings, it's going to be courtroom number 2 in preliminary 1, and perhaps courtroom number 1, yeah, courtroom number 1 in the preliminary 2. Rest, all teams are present here and available. We wish you all the best for the competition. Now we will swiftly move towards a small refreshment. We are a little behind the timeline, so we request the researchers to help us with a quick refreshment, and then we swiftly move to R607. This is our block. We have 6th floor, and immediately after you come out of the lift, you have to take the left. Our members will escort you. On the 6th floor, we have R0607 that has been designated for your researchers test. It is going to be a completely MCQ based OMR's exam. So you can retain the question paper with you. OMR sheets we are going to collect from you. Thank you. All the best for the competition. We request the volunteers, team liaison officers, and others to help their teams to get refreshments as quickly as possible, especially the researchers, and then escort them to the room number 6R607. I also request entire invigilating staff to speed up for conduct of the researchers test. Thank you, everyone. This marks the end of the proceedings.